All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about how you can stop treating your income like it's some kind of lottery and instead start building it like a pro athlete trains for a title. So, does this sound familiar to you? You have that one amazing month, right? The project lands, the money comes in, and then the next month, crickets. Just that pit in your stomach panic because the well is totally dry. Welcome to Smiling Cottage. And the reason I'm sharing this today is because I see so many people, myself included sometimes, stuck on this exact financial roller coaster. It's exhausting, right? It's so unpredictable and you can never, ever build any real momentum when you're just lurching from high to low. You know, the thing is, most of us treat making money like we're playing the lottery. We're just waiting for that one big break, that one client that changes everything. It's like we're just clutching a lottery ticket, hoping our number comes up. But I'm telling you, there is a much better way to do this. And it all starts with a story. A really simple one, actually. It's about a morning coffee in Milan that somehow, almost accidentally, ended up changing, well, pretty much everything. So picture this. It's 1983. Howard Schultz is just some guy working in marketing for a tiny coffee bean company in Seattle. He takes a trip to Milan and everything clicks. He walks into these little espresso bars and sees it's not just about buying coffee, it's a ritual, it's a community hub. He gets this huge idea, rushes back to his bosses, and they totally shut him down. So what does he do? He goes out, raises the money, and just buys the company himself. And this is the light bulb moment. Schultz realized it wasn't about selling better coffee beans, not at all. It was about creating a habit, a place people would come to every single day. That one shift in thinking, right there, that was the seed for this whole entire system. And look at the result of that one idea. We're talking more than $36 billion a year in revenue. That's not a business, that's a global habit. And it was all built one simple cup of coffee at a time. So here it is, the real secret. It wasn't one big flashy moment. It wasn't some brilliant ad campaign. It was just discipline. It was doing the same thing right every single day in every single store. That's it. Profitability isn't luck, it's a discipline. Okay, so that's a great story, but let's look at the science behind why this works, because this isn't just some feel-good business anecdote. This idea is actually baked into the way things grow, even down to our own bodies. So in the world of fitness, there's this really cool idea called supercompensation. Basically, when you lift weights, you're creating these tiny little tears in your muscle fibers. And when your body repairs them, it doesn't just patch them up. It thinks, whoa, that was tough. And it rebuilds them a little bit stronger than before, just in case it happens again. So the cycle is pretty simple. You stress the muscle, you let it recover, and boom, it gets stronger. But, and this is the crucial part, there's a window. If you wait too long before your next workout, you miss that growth window and the muscle just goes back to where it was. All that hard work, basically gone. Does that sound familiar? It's that one great month of sales followed by absolutely nothing. Okay, now let's add another layer to this. It's a business concept called the Flywheel Effect. I want you to imagine a massive, heavy metal flywheel. The first push you give it, man, it's brutal. It barely even budges. The second push is still hard, but you keep pushing consistently and slowly it starts to build momentum until eventually it's spinning so fast, it's practically unstoppable. The perfect example of this is Amazon. It's a masterpiece. They started with lower prices. What did that do? It brought in more customers. Well, with more customers on the site, more sellers wanted to join. More sellers meant a way better selection of products. Better selection made the customers even happier, which brought in, you guessed it, even more customers. You see how that works? Each part pushes the next, creating this incredible self-powering engine of growth. All right, so we've got the Starbucks story and we've got the science of the flywheel and muscle growth. Cool. But how do you actually use this? How do we make this something you can start doing like today? Well, it breaks down into a really simple 3-layer system. Layer 1, repeatable actions. Look, forget the 1,000 things you could be doing. I want you to think about the 2, maybe 3 core activities that actually truly move the needle on your income. Is it writing a weekly newsletter, making 5 sales calls a day? Whatever it is, you put it on your calendar and it becomes non-negotiable. It happens every single time. No excuses. Layer 2, trackable metrics. This is so important. For each of those actions, you need one number, just one, that tells you if it's working. And I'm not talking about vanity stuff like how many likes you got. I mean real, hard numbers. How many new subscribers did you get? What was your sales call conversion rate? This is how you know if you're just spinning your wheels or if the flywheel is actually gaining speed. And the final piece, layer 3, is the cyclical flywheel. This is where it all comes together. This is the magic. You connect those actions so they feed each other. For example, you write a great article. That article gets people to sign up for your newsletter. Then you ask your newsletter subscribers what they're struggling with, and their answers give you the idea for your next article. You see? Now you have a system that's not just running, it's building on itself. It's getting stronger with every single cycle. So that's the whole system right there. 1, what you do consistently. 2, how you know it's working. And 3, how it all connects to build momentum. Simple as that. This is your personal training plan for profitability. And when you start operating this way, your whole mindset starts to shift. You stop being obsessed with the big, flashy results. Instead, you just become focused on nailing the process, day in and day out. This really is the big change. You're going from chasing luck to building a system. You're going from hoping for that one big break to committing to daily discipline. You're throwing away that lottery ticket and you're signing up for the gym. And this is what I really want you to take away. Profitability isn't something that just happens to you. It's not a lightning strike from the sky. It's a muscle. And just like any muscle, you have to train it. You show up, you do the work, you rest, and you get a little bit stronger. You do that enough, and it just becomes muscle memory. It becomes automatic. So I'm gonna leave you with a question to think about. Just one. Forget all the noise and distractions for a second. What are your 2 or 3 repeatable actions that directly drive your income? Just figure that out and start there. All right, that's a wrap for this episode. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this episode, share it with someone who needs it. This is Smiling Cottage. See you next time.